Right, hello. Here with Pookie Vision on behalf of Gamer Talks streams. Going to play a bit of Midnight Suns, the trial. So I've got 2 hours, so go play it for at least an hour. Just see what the game has to offer. Johnny Boy got Gotham Knights, Buster got Gotham Knights. So I thought I'd go the opposite to DC and go the Marvel route and just see, see if it's any good. Play on normal, do. So playing on PlayStation 5. Looks like he's been bummed.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
How did he hear him from there? He's about 40 feet from him.
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us, and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
She looks badass.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air.
Johnny Blaze.
More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Aquatius happy to talk to him.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Roboman.
Iron Man? It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
Oh, hello.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours.
Playing cards.
He's left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Thought you said time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I got that sand in my nanopolymer weave.
Three main types of... There are three main types of cards which represent hero abilities: attack, skills, and heroics. Playing a card costs 1 card. Player use to select the ability card, press X to activate it. Select a target and press X again to confirm the ability. Each turn you receive 3 play cards. Right, so it's a card turn-based game. What, a bit like XCOM, is it? But with cards. Attack cards. Use attack cards to damage enemies, gain heroism. Attack cards damage enemies. All attacks grant 1 heroism when used. Some attacks have added effects like knockback or stun.
This shouldn't take long.
Interesting tactic.
Here we go.
Impressive.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Heroic cards are powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cards requires heroism. Gain heroism by playing attack and skill cards.
This should be good.
That's the spirit.
Probably still won't be enough, but you can try.
There are 2 types of enemies: minions and elites. Minions have no health. Any damage defeats them instantly. They're frail but still dangerous. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat. Use attack and heroic cards wisely. High damage cards may be wasted on minions.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then
Some-
you take the extra creepy one.
Some cards have the knockback effect. After selecting a target, aim the knockback direction using the stick to view potential impact points. Confirm the direction with X to push the enemy unit. Try knocking enemies into objects, heroes, or other enemies for extra damage.
Follow my movements. I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair welcome.
I bet you guys couldn't even beat the security guards in my parking garage. I know that wasn't your signature move.
Relentless.
Guess we're not done yet.
I'm afraid the odds still aren't in your favor.
At the start of each turn, hero icons will appear above each enemy, showing who that enemy intends to attack. Use this information to determine which enemies to defeat first or which heroes to defend. In this case, Doctor Strange is in danger. See what you can do
Now
to
that I have
assist
their
him.
attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Don't mention it.
Use skill cards to control the battle and gain heroism skills. Provide powerful supplemental effects like healing, damage boosts, and drawing cards. Skills do not generally deal damage. Skills are a great way to build heroism for powerful attacks. They provide more heroism than attack cards.
Don't worry, I've got you.
I think. This won't end.
I didn't even hit him.
Love the effort.
Preparation.
Right, so you've got to physically aim it and it will highlight the other one it will hit. Rather than...
So, you want to be nasty about it then?
Jesus.
Things are moving right along. Defeating the forces of evil and all that.
I think we pissed them off. So for that, maybe?
Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
Watch closely.
Love the effort. I'm saving my energy till
That was really something.
Many objects on the battlefield can be used to your advantage with environment attacks. Environment attacks cost heroism but do not use a play card. These three attacks are very useful. Use them wisely to score important knockouts. Try using one or more rocks to wipe out extra enemies. Environment objects will glow when they can be used to attack a nearby
and while
enemy.
you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him? That'll work.
Have it!
I'm feeling good about the situation, all things considered.
Well, I think that's the last of them. Which is good. I might have just sitting outside the restaurant to take a quick call.
I'm the one who's still single.
Sure, why not?
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Watch and learn. Lilith
Doctor
doesn't care
Strange is
about
a
you.
pussy.
I hope you realize that in time.
Let's do it. Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest
Scarlet Witch.
sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
fleeting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that.
You're in Birkin, Bob.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Well, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
You smash.
I like it when we're in control of the situation. Nice one, Carol.
Use R1 and L1 to quickly switch between targets when a card is selected.
Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well... Guessing that explains the hydrogen and lights.
Yes, but not why we failed to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Let's give it a go.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Use red raw to replace undesirable cards in your hand. Highlight a card to redraw, then hold square to replace it with a new one. The new card is random, but it may be more immediately useful. The last card in your hand, Photon Beam, costs 3 heroism to use, but you only have 2 heroism available. By using red raw on it. Red square, right, okay.
Ready up.
Oof.
We will not fail.
They seem insistent on attacking me.
I'm Alpha reinforcing.
So, who wants to go first?
Use move to reposition a hero and set up the perfect knockback angle, area of effect attack or environment attack. Instructions. Select any location on the ground with X to enter move mode. Select again at the desired location to confirm the move. Each turn you have 1 free move. The currently selected hero will execute the move. Try moving a hero into position to kick the couch at the enemy unit. To switch between heroes, the currently selected hero will perform the move action.
Getting it done any way we know how.
Up to 5 cards will be drawn to fill your hand at the start of each turn. Consider which cards to play and which cards to withdraw or keep for future turns.
But Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste. The light shines on the most dutiful.
Here we go.
So that's how that works. I'm on it. I think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already.
I resolve that easily?
I'm down to respawning.
I guess you don't know who I am.
Use what you have learned to wipe out Hydra's forces in the south.
These guys just keep showing up.
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, you must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wall of protection.
Precisely what I needed.
Should have known better.
Let me show you the way.
Love the effort.
Take this.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Let's not waste any more time.
We're 3 of the world's strongest here.
Star cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game. Terrible suspicions to hide.
That was something. The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Ow.
Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti! Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Interesting.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts.
Huh?
A pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, who's that jerk from TV?
Which one?
now, if everyone would just take a moment...
Enough!
Last of the Blood Immortal.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Ooh, this is going to be me then, is it? I'm going to be a woman. Oh, so pretty. Oh, face D, eh? She wants a D in her face. That's the reason, right? Ooh. No. A, B. So, white, black, Asian, Hispanic. That's pretty much what it is, eh? We'll go with this one. Yeah, it'll be... It's a nice colour. Eye colour. Dark brown. We'll go dark brown. Loose ponytail. Oof! That is some bun. That is Lara Croft, that is. No, looks like a man. No. Diana Ross. No, it's like Mass Effect. No. Why do I always make my female characters look like, you know what I mean? Men. Not that that is a bad thing. Like just, ooh, like this is Mother Supreme. No, I like the original Lara Croft one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. Dark brown. What have we got? Red. Auburn. Blonde. Light blonde. Black. Dark brown and brown. Auburn. Eyebrows colour. Auburn. Facial hair. No.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait! Ah! Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
At least I got a voice.
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Usually they just have it as you don't talk. You've got a voice in this one.
Wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
The Awakening.
So cold, but the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long?
Yep.
I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty.
I bet that collar comes off at some point in the game, like, and she has to, like, control herself.
Now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute. And Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes. I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dhampir? Daywalkers were a myth even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
I do. And last I checked, vampires are monsters.
You want to take a run at me? You can try it, but I got my name for a reason. I've probably killed more vampires than you've ever seen, hero.
Such fighting spirit. No wonder, Caretaker.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Yes, Blade available for combat missions. Right, on the move now. Right, so it doesn't look like it's got any open world, at least not right now. I got no arcane keys, right? I'm standing on your fucking flowers, fuck off. Can you run? Oh, you are running, I guess. Yeah. No jumping, no buttons, just running.
Did I miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
I definitely helped, but no. That's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to be alive, otherwise my spell wouldn't have done anything. Which makes sense, I guess.
Sounds like a reach to me.
Coming from a vampire who loves to sunbathe at the pool.
Half vampire.
Half-dead hunter.
Either way, wouldn't count on that working again.
Yes, we know.
Just trying to help.
How? By keeping an eye on things out here while the big wigs decide the fate of the world inside?
Someone has to babysit the kiddie table.
Babysitting or not, you realize they still have you out here with the kitties, right?
Oof. Ouch.
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
the witch who called me back from the grave.
Told ya.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Oh, well, how did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course,
Nice.
that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
But you forgot to mention my mirror table.
You should probably go talk to Caretaker. I think she's already got plans for your first mission.
Yeah, whatever. You are smoking hot.
Technically, you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment. Caretaker will have you mopping the floors and hauling trash whether you're 2 or 200. Caretaker's home for wayward sorcerers, scientists, and slayers. Sounds like something Doctor Strange would come up with.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't...
I mean, technically, you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment.
Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista. No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse. You sure you're not a time-traveling robot? Did someone give you a cup of coffee?
It's almost impossible to imagine the horror, the atrocities committed on these grounds all those years ago. Then again, we are less than 20 miles from Fenway Park. I give it about 5 minutes before Tony starts in with his ye old joke material. Sorry, Hunter. Never should have taken him to medieval times.
Stark Industries, eh?
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening, but I doubt Lilith will leave her much of a choice. Unfortunately, time is of the essence, otherwise I'd gladly offer to walk you through some of the more pivotal events that have changed the world since you last saw it.
How long have you two been...
With all these big names in here, maybe we should sell tickets. Ooh, could finally upgrade the TV to 4K. I wonder if you ever ran into any of my predecessors back in the day. We, tend to stand out.
I too was recruited as a child into a calling of power and violence. So far, it has worked out well for me. At least they don't have me stationed in some musty old dungeon like Strange and Stark.
So I know him, he's a Ghost Rider.
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc?
I know Iron Man,
7 hours?
Captain Marvel's Doctor Strange. I know Nico.
43 minutes, 8 seconds.
Blade. Caretaker, probably. I don't know this Nico, like, this magic lass.
You're gonna make his cape jealous.
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you.
I'm calling it now. You two are gonna be best friends before this thing is over.
A coven of witches from across the sea is sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I stretched to our limits. I've sent a moon seal to their home in Salem by the way of Knights of Wundagore. I have no doubt this will take care of the troubles they
Lots of new
face.
blood around here. Some seriously powerful headliners.
Powerful, yes. But how powerful, we will see.
We have moved the Abbey from our transient home to Salem, and I must confess I am astounded at the natural beauty of this place, but there is no time for sentiment. We have a job to do. Kuthon has found influence here with Hiram Shaw through a page of the Darkhold. The Moon Seal did not bring the witches the protection it should have. Several have been killed already. There is no telling how far this dark power could go. For now, we watch from the safety of the Abbey, hidden away amongst this thick woodland. We must understand what it is that we face. It's a big fucking sword.
The table is all yours. Let's get to it.
Shut up, Blade. I'll do what I want.
I must admit, Hunter, having studied the tomes and read of your exploits in the past, it had never occurred to me that we might someday face Lilith together.
Can I set on fire? No. Ooh. What's the console? Nothing, apparently. Right. Yeah, no keys. Can I go in here? No. Can I go in here? No. Bloody hell. Some gaff, innit? Yeah, get drunk.
1690s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the hunter's mother.
Resemblance dwindles when one is twisted by Chthon's power.
Your old room should be just as comfortable as it used to be. But if not, let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. You might see a few familiar faces around the Abbey, but mostly you'll find a lot of powerful strangers wondering just what they've gotten themselves into. Just be yourself, and you'll be fine.
Just remember, if it came down to it, your blood would make a mighty fine vintage. If I were you, I'd probably be looking for a hot shower after spending 300 years in a tomb.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
Oh, what is happening with her eye?
Older.
What's happening with the graphics in her eye? Look. What the fuck? There's that a glint in her eye, look.
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
What is up with her?
And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony, that's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
straight to voicemail?
Some Sorcerer Supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
Oof.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda!
Dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is troubled.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
I hope she calls him Dr. Spooky for the entire game.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot
Gamma
afford to
coil,
lose
what does
contact
that do?
with the Sanctum or Wanda.
Is Cthon the elder god of metal bands?
No.
Tony, read your briefings.
Relax, I'm just spinning him up.
You think now's really the time for that? I nearly broke my hand on Lilith's face. She didn't even flinch.
The more dangerous the foe, the funnier I get.
That's debatable.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following.
How long have you
Level 1. The Sanctum Sanctorum contains many powerful artifacts which may be protected. Doctor Strange needs to return to the Sanctum, find Scarlet Witch, and stabilize the wards.
Wow, and you're already bouncing off each other like an old married couple.
Careful now, you're gonna make his cape jealous.
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you.
I'm calling it now. You two are gonna be best friends before this thing is over.
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something. Unless Bruce is right about gamma interference. If such a thing could even exist. The wards have been activated before, and I've never experienced such a reaction. Or perhaps I have simply erased that timeline so as not to affect my own destiny. I am quite efficient with my future and past selves in that regard. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Your Sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed. The Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze-stones and short-tempered celestials that issue with the Zoning Commission. But this time, it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid. Your power grows with each passing day, Hunter. Knowing how selective the Suns can be, I'm honored to have been given this opportunity to join them.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly, yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times. Otherwise, I would still be hunting Dread Maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Excuse me. Kinky. Into the portal!
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit.
A few blocks ahead. Making me hungry.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position. No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Attacks with the keyword quick will refund the card play when used to KO an enemy.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Let's give it a go. Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time. Follow my lead. A gift from ancient traditions.
Playtime's over.
Now that was something.
We will never forsake her.
For Hydra! Payback's gonna be fun.
Now, that wasn't very nice.
More fuel for the fire.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Exactly what I needed.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
By the will.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Now.
A doctor and a powerful wizard. Impressive.
Don't blink.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Oh dear. I thought the game got
Not much has
stuck.
changed among the world's fanatics. Did someone feel a breeze? Time to test your worth.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and I won't be doing that.
Your time has come.
Okay. Could have thrown him at him.
Looking good.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilith.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Not?
We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are large.
So he has a tongue, but that green thing was his tongue, right?
Well, they escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom.
Oh, so I
Until
carry
now,
on.
A pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
So they you bring your.
Ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Eat it with his
So you bring your poor health from the previous one night, right? Okay.
How invigorating.
Melee attacks against fallen venom can trigger his joinous passive and activate symbiote skin. When symbiote skin is active, fallen venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. After triggering symbiote skin, use ranged or area attacks to reset fallen venom.
Let me show you the way.
fragile, but not as fragile as you. Monoforms are for the weak. For a moment.
It has me caught.
Support units on the move.
A hero is bound and unable to act. Use other hero abilities to damage the binding and free them. Enemy area attacks will go off at the end of the turn. Use move or an ability to move any nearby heroes to safety. Knock enemies into the area attack to turn the tables and move those.
Slowly savor your delicious brains.
Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
Come get it.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. You've invoked the wrath.
I'll just put him right back in the firing line, you idiot.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Ought to make things interesting.
Peel back your flesh.
Oh dear.
Vile creature.
Oh well. Killed his own man. Take that.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly. Tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon. You do not have to show off for me, Blade.
You will suffer for that. You only delay our meal. Mother tells us to hurry. We are not done with you yet.
I cannot seem to...
When a unit is stunned, they will not act on their turn. If a stunned unit takes damage, they will be reawakened immediately.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
Lilith was a vegetarian.
No time to lick our wounds.
Should get the blood pumping. Don't get up.
Very
No
coward.
escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Spider-Man.
being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Three stars. What's that? 3 hour what? 5? 10? 3 out of 3? Yeah. Oh, I got a little comic, look. 35 cents. Jesus, I'll take that. Fuck me. 150 gloss. No idea what any of this means.
Congratulations. New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look. What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
I've rested enough, thanks. I'm covered in venom putty.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest.
You're not going to come in out of the rain?
Be this quiet.
I mean, you're not even wearing a raincoat. It's fucking pissing it down, love.
That was a complete fiasco. You did okay out there, considering you were technically dead 72 hours ago. Now, you should probably head inside. Take it easy before we have to go out again.
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but you know what they say. Any mystical battle you can teleport away from. Given my situation, for now I suppose this truly is my home away from home. An impressive first outing, just as I had expected. You're going to do great things, Hunter. Oh, your translucency spell must be failing.
You're still missing health.
Far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
So you even come out of the fights with no health.
Yes, one disaster averted. But we still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum back.
Nice one, buddy. New caretaker was right about you. Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He loved this place.
Bravo, you survived. Job is done. It's good to punch Hydra in the face, but they feel like a red herring. Okay, a black and red herring, but still. In school, they never taught us about Hydra's role in World War II. Do you think modern Hydra made sure of that?
What is gloss? Credits. So you can spend gloss and spend credits in, I guess. Nova rises up with the starry night sky surrounded by stars that represent and support his team. This card symbolises serenity and hope for the future. So there are collectibles, 1 of 22, so there are collectibles as well. Alright.
Fascinating. I see. Interesting. Curious.
Old books, eh?
Intriguing.
Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. The card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. Alright, well I'm not running all over this whole island. I'll check out the Abbey or whatever it is. Look at this. That cheese is getting wet. This blue topaz also seems to sweep through the fingers withheld. It seems sharply the typal. Sounds of the sea. Still no keys. That is one bright apple. Fire rod. Liquid fire glyphs, the smoke resolve.
Hunter, you look scathed. Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. It sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood. For power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Interesting.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
There never was enough room for my armor in this thing.
Ooh. Yep.
We were all so happy then. My old journal.
Hmm?
Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Because I'm streaming at the moment. But I'll probably end it there, to be fair.
They're everywhere! We must go back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance. No! Hold the line! I can stop her! can stop her!
Mommy! No, Mommy, no! That's a fucking...
Charlie!
Charlie!
I know. I missed you too. Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh.
It must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I haven't noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul.
Within your soul?
It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the Forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
It's quite non-stop, this.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Still got the glitch on her eye. Hey, that's poor. Poor graphic. Hello, doggy.
Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong.
Oh. And a big ass fucking dog.
We'll talk more later.
It's got no willy.
Stark has requested your presence in the Forge. I think he has another present for you.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered. Well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
What, in front of him? Biggity.
Still think I could have used a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration. I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of...
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I thought the old one was pretty nice, actually.
So did Venom. I think he's still picking a few pieces of it from his team.
Is all this...
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially...
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
The great Iron Man is not scared, is he?
Let's just say I'll be more comfortable once I've studied the problem. I feel like I'm living in one of those paranormal investigation reality shows.
What sorts of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay, so why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
You must have an interesting...
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation.
It done him going on about it like Batman.
My head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had...
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding.
Thanks for catching me.
Anytime. Oh, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explained... If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise. Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it Coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? This never gets old. I'm pretty sure Charlie has a screenplay in the hallway. Third stage. Take your pick, Hunter.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard. Welcome to the yard. At least that's... Caretaker put me in charge of your training. too bad she... Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are
She didn't describe you as a...
Right. So all in all, pretty good game, I think. It's combat's interesting with the cards display. Reminds me of XCOM, but obviously with cards and that. Played a Witcher game, a few others that are similar to it as well. Be interesting. You've got pick up things. I think it's either money and orbs or stuff like that, like in order to upgrade cards. Maybe get new cards, which would be attack and heroic as well as healing and all that sort of stuff, like which will obviously come in useful later on. There's going to be not an open world, but it just takes you mission to mission and you just surround an area. I'm guessing you could go around this whole area and it opens up maybe different bits where you can do different things, I guess. I'm not sure, but the story seems alright. It's got a lot of heroes which everyone would love from Marvel. I'm sure there's more to come. I'm sure Deadpool will pop his head in and other various heroes as well, which could be fun, especially if they all get added to the team, unless there's just cameo roles like Spider-Man and that. But especially, and also the bad guys, you get different type of bad guys in it. So I think it's definitely worth a playthrough. I think. I mean, it's been kind of non-stop, the story-wise. Graphics seem quite nice, alright. But yeah, all in all, probably 7 out of 10 so far. But yeah.
Later.
But I've only got about 20 minutes left on. Yeah, I got about 20 minutes left anyway to play it, but I'm going to end it there. But yeah, from what I've seen so far, pretty good game. I'd probably give it a go. You know, I'd more than likely wait for it to drop in price. I don't think I'll pay full price for it. But if it drops in price, maybe to about 30 quid and under, then I'll probably give it a go. But yeah, appreciate you stopping by, like, from Pookie Vision's channel. This is on behalf of Gamer Talks. I'll be uploaded to YouTube as well as the Twitch as well. So yeah, check it out. Cheers.